Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to allow some people to come on in. Hey, hey, how is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. All right, so I am super excited about this live. I'm always excited about the live, but as you come on, I want you to invite somebody on this live that needs to be here, whether they are interested in becoming a coach or they are already a coach. I want you to invite them on this live because what I'm getting ready to share with y'all is about to be so good. As you can tell from the title, we are talking about hitting those $10,000 months without a huge following. So if you're somebody that doesn't really have a huge following on your social media platforms and you're allowing this to discourage you, as far as being able to hit your financial goals, I want to talk to you about this a little bit today so that you can see exactly how this is going to be possible for you. Give me 1 second, y'all. How is everybody doing? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? All right. Hey, Carlene, how are you? Hey, hey. All right, so let's go ahead and get right on into it, y'all. We're gonna get right into it tonight. We got a lot to cover. So for those that don't know who I am, my name is Shanice Royal, also known as Coach Royal. I am a coach, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I am an entrepreneur, and I wear a lot of hats, right? But the main reason why I do what I do, again, is because I love to be that present mom. I love to be that present wife. And I love to give other women opportunities to do the same thing. And just have that financial independence as a coach. And I just truly love to pour into other people, which is kind of why I got into coaching. Y'all know my story. Just missing my daughter's first steps while I was in my corporate meeting is what really was the last straw for me and really made me want to just go into coaching full time. And I just grinded it out for about 2 years and finally was able to walk away from my 9 to 5. So I really help other women do that same thing to make that transition from corporate to coach and just do what they love full time and just be present in their homes, but not missing out on financial increase and financial opportunities. So I want you to be able to grow financially while still being able to grow your family and to grow your home and do all of those good things that are truly important to you. So tonight I want to talk to you guys about being able to grow in your coaching business and to take your business to that place where you are hitting those $10,000 months consistently, and you're doing that with or without a huge following. So many of the times we get so frustrated and we think that, I have to have a bunch of people following me, or I need such a huge following in order for me to start. I get all the time. I can't tell y'all how many times I get this, but people are in my DMs all the time, right? And I hear this so many times where I'm just building my following first and, I'm just trying to get my following up and then I'm going to start coaching, but I want to get my following up first. And when I tell you guys that your follower count does not matter, and I really want to dismantle this for you today because I feel that this is the very thing that has been holding a lot of you back. And you could be so much further financially, and you can also be so much further in the impact that you are called to make in this earth if you just stop allowing these roadblocks and excuses to stand in your way, okay? So when we start talking about the followers, and I'm just trying to build my following, and I meet a bunch of followers, and we admire these people online with such huge platforms, many times we get to the place where we're no longer chasing the purpose of what God wants us to do, and we start chasing the followers, and we start chasing the platform, and we start chasing the amount of people versus focusing on the value of what God has actually called us to do. Okay, so tonight my purpose is to really dismantle the roadblock that has been in your way and that has been keeping you from starting. So I know that my audience has like 2 different types of people in it. So I kind of want to see where we are and who's here with me, so I know exactly what lane we should be in. But if you are already a coach, and you already started as a coach, but maybe you're just looking to go into high ticket coaching or generate more income in your coaching business, I want you to drop a 1 for me in the comments. If you're saying I'm already a coach, and I just really want to take my coaching business to the next level, drop a 1 for me in the comments. Now, if you're saying I am very new to this, and I'm, in the corporate world, or I'm doing some type of other job, and I'm in a totally different field, but I want to start coaching and I'm interested in coaching, then I want you to drop a 2 in the comments for me. I just want to know who's in the room. Hey, Nicole, how are you? So if you're already a coach, drop a 1. If you are interested in coaching, drop a 2 if you're not yet a coach. All right. So if you are saying, you're in that space. Okay, all right, so we got both in the room. That's perfect. So if you're in that space where you are, frustrated, if you're already a coach and you're frustrated because you have not hit those financial goals, and you're really ready to take your coaching business to the next level and hit those $10,000 plus months, and you're just so frustrated with where your coaching business is right now, this is absolutely for you. If you are in the corporate space, or you're doing some type of other job, or you're in some type of other field and you are thinking about coaching, but you are looking to go into a high ticket coaching space, then this live is absolutely for you. And I want you to stay until the end, because what I'm getting ready to give you is fully packed, right? And if you know anybody else that is that satisfies either of these categories, I want you to share this live with them as well. Now, you may see me look this way a little bit, but I have notes here because I really took my time to draw this thing out for you guys. So I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So if you see my focus shift, just know I'm looking at my notes, because I want to make sure that I get everything for you guys. All right. So listen, if you are in that space where you're like, Shanice, I'm ready to take this thing to the next level. I know that God has called me to do so much more, and I know that there's purpose on the inside of me, and I know that I can impact people's lives so much, and I just don't know how to monetize it. I don't know how to generate the income, and I'm almost intimidated that my platform is not where it needs to be in order for me to make the impact that I need to make. And I want to really break down this thing for you, because your impact is not defined by how many people or how many people are on your platform. So I want you to first understand that impact is not defined by the amount or the influx of people, right? So if you're saying, well, my account, I only got 200 followers, I only got 500 followers, I only got 1,000 followers, or a couple thousand followers, listen, your impact has nothing to do with how many followers you have. The impact that you are able to provide to someone's life is based on the transformation that you're able to provide, even if that transformation comes one person at a time, even if that transformation comes one client at a time. Your value and your process of transformation is not defined as impactful based on the amount of people that is impacted by it. Does that make sense, y'all? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And this is why follower count does not matter for you. So if you think you need 10,000 followers on Instagram in order for you to enroll high ticket clients. And I just want to be clear, when we're talking about high ticket clients, I'm talking about the people that are willing to pay you $3,000 and above, up to $20,000, $10,000 to actually work with you, right? So when we talk about high ticket clients, I'm not talking about your coaching program is only $150. No, I'm talking about people that are willing to invest thousands of dollars into your process, right? So you may be saying, in order for somebody to pay me on that scale to work with me, then I need tens of thousands of followers, and I don't have that. If you're in that space where you think that you need more following in order to make that type of impact, this is absolutely for you, okay? The first thing that I want to let you know is that your follower count is a vanity metric. follower count is a vanity metric. It has nothing to do with the value of who you are and the value of what you do and what you offer as a coach, right? Your follower count is literally a vanity metric for you. It's for you to make you feel good about yourself. It's for you to feel good about your platform, but it has nothing to do with the people that are coming to you and they're looking for you to be a solution. When people are coming to you, they're not worried about the follower count. What they are worried about is, can this person help me solve my problem? So while you are focused on the number of followers that you have, if your messaging isn't articulating that you are somebody's solution, even if you had a bunch of people on your platform, it would not matter if you can't solve the problem. So this is why we can't focus on the follower count, because the follower count is just for your ego. The follower count is literally just there to stroke your ego. It has nothing to do with the value of what you offer and who you are as a coach and your offer that you have. And I can tell you this from experience, because actually coming into starting a business online and really starting my business, I was one of those people that felt like my follower count had to be at a certain number, right? So I got to the place where I was chasing the following. I wasn't focused on my messaging. I wasn't focused on, really refining my offer. I was focused on making sure I had a large following. And if I could grow the following, then ultimately I could get the clients. And I would equate, in my mind somehow, I would equate the follower account with the value of what I was doing. And what ended up happening is I was always chasing a viral moment. Like, there has to be a moment in which my content needs to go viral. And once my content goes viral, then my business is going to blow up. And this is what a lot of people have in their minds, that once your content goes viral, then all of a sudden your business is going to blow up. But what ended up happening, and what happens to a lot of people where their content goes viral, if your content goes viral, because it's happened to me, right? I went viral, right? My piece of content was all over the place. But what ended up happening is that it was the wrong type of content, and it attracted an audience where there was an influx of people that followed me, but it wasn't the people that needed what I was offering. So it would really suck for you to chase virality and you end up going viral, or a bunch of people end up coming to your platform, but they don't actually need what you're offering. So now you're sitting on an audience of a bunch of people that are not willing to invest in your process because they don't need what you have. This is why you can't focus on building the following. You have to focus on crafting the messaging. And when you begin to craft the messaging, you are speaking directly to your ideal client. So when they come to your page, they see you as the solution. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. I don't want you to chase the follower count. I don't want you to chase virality. I don't want you to feel like you are inadequate or you are incapable if you don't have a huge following or a bunch of people following you. I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to understand that none of that matters, right? What matters is the way that you articulate your offer and the way that you deliver your offer to your clients and present yourself as the ultimate no-brainer solution. So this is why you can't focus on your follower count, right? Because you could chase your followers and your followers go up, but if it's not the right following, it's really not going to benefit you at all. My brother has a lot of followers on Instagram, right? So for those that don't know, my brother's in the NFL and he has a lot of followers. If I was to tell my brother to post something of mine online right now, there would probably be people that would follow me or that would come to my page, but because they are his audience based on him playing football, that's not my audience. So even if he was to post something on his page that I am doing, if it does not resonate with that audience, it would not matter, and it still wouldn't help me get clients because that's not where my audience is. So some of us are just chasing a moment to be viral, and you want everybody to repost you and you want everybody to talk about you on their platforms. But if they're talking about you with an audience that's not yours and that does not resonate with your messaging, it does you no good, right? It does not serve you at all. So this is not a football page, so it wouldn't benefit me none to ask or for my brother to post me on his page because I don't have any football content over here, and that's what his audience is over there for, right? So are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Does that make sense so far? So there are a few things that you need to do in order to get to that point where you are able to consistently hit those $10,000 months in your coaching business, with or without a huge following. Even if you only got 500 followers, I don't care what your follower count looks like right now, but there are a few things that you need to make sure that you do, and we're going to walk through those things. The first thing that you want to do is establish yourself as the no-brainer solution. You want to establish yourself as a solution to your ideal client's problem. And the great thing about high-ticket clients is that high-ticket clients are problem-aware people. That means that they are already aware of what their problem is, and they are literally on the lookout for a solution. So when you present yourself as a solution, when you are speaking their language, when you are showing them that you can solve their problem through your messaging, through your content, through the things that you are posting, through the way that you are showing up with confidence, when you are doing this online, then now you are positioning yourself as their solution. High ticket clients, people that have the means to invest those $3,000 and up into a process, they are problem aware people. They're already aware of their problem. They know what their problem is, and they are searching for a solution. So the first thing that you need to be doing is making sure that you are positioning yourself as the solution. You need to be the solution, and you need to do that by creating an offer that they cannot resist. You have to create an offer that solves a problem. Many of you have offers. If you are already a coach, many of you guys have offers that don't necessarily solve a problem. You have an offer that makes somebody feel good, but it doesn't actually solve a specific thing in their lives. When you start to articulate the specific problem that you solve, then you ultimately become the solution. When you have a niche where it's just really like very broad, and I just help people feel better about themselves, and I help people just be more confident in themselves, it's not speaking to a specific problem. So this is why you have a hard time attracting high ticket clients, because they don't know what you solve, and they're looking for a very specific solution. So we have to get specific about what it is that you do and the problem it is that you are going to solve. And that's what you do when you create an irresistible offer. And in our program, we help you do that with our Leverage Program Design Method. We help you create an irresistible offer that solves a specific problem, right? So number 2, the next thing that you want to do is understand that you don't need thousands of people on your platform to make an impact. You just need a few of the right people, right? So if we're talking about hitting those $10,000 months, listen, you don't need a whole bunch of people to hit those $10,000 months. What you need are a few of the right people. So you don't need 10,000 people on your page. You maybe just need to get in front of 100 people, and we may only need 3 to 5 clients to actually hit your number. So if we have an offer that is $3,000 or above, you only need 3 to 5 clients in order to hit your goal. So it does not make sense for you to worry about how many followers you need, or I need way more followers. No, you don't. You only need the right people. You only need to get in front of the right people so that you get your 3 to 5 clients. You only need 3 to 5 clients a month in order to hit your goal as a high ticket coach. You don't need a whole bunch of followers. And as you begin to scale, you will be able to see exactly how easy it is for you to hit this goal over and over and over again, and even scale past the $10,000 mark once that time comes. But we don't need thousands of people. You just need a few of the right people. So if your focus right now is, I need more followers, I need to get in front of more followers, no, we just need to get focus and get in front of the right followers. That is all you need, right? So you don't need a bunch of followers. You just need the right followers. I don't care if that's 500 followers, 100 followers, whatever the case may be. We just need the right people. You don't need a bunch of people, okay? Number 3 is you want to build undeniable brand authority, right? So the first thing was establishing yourself as the no-brainer solution by creating an irresistible offer, and we help you do that with our Leverage Program Design Method. Number 2 is understanding that you don't need a bunch of followers. You don't need thousands of followers. You just need the right followers. You just need the right audience and get in front of the right people. And number 3 is you want to create an undeniable brand authority, okay? And how do you create an undeniable brand authority? When I talk about brand authority, and we walk you through this process in phase 2 of our program with our brand authority blueprint, but with the brand authority blueprint, what we really teach you is how to establish your authority online, how to build a brand that has authority. One of the main aspects of building a brand that has authority, which is going to help you, oh my gosh, guys, this is going to help you target those high ticket clients and connect with those high ticket clients, is infusing your core values. Building a brand that is infused with your core values allows you, and you are actually articulating those core values, allows you to connect with your audience in like a way that is literally like none other. This is why your follower account does not matter, because when you connect with people that have the same core values as you, they are connected with you in a way that they're not going to be connected to any other platform, because you all share the same beliefs and the same values. This is why it is important for me to make sure that my audience and my clients infuse their core values into their programs and into their processes. This is why my clients can literally have only 500 followers and still book clients, because their core values is infused into their process, and they are able to make an authentic connection with their ideal clients regardless of their follower count. So the brand authority blueprint teaches you exactly how to do this, so that you understand that your follower count does not matter. You're still able to book those high-level clients, even if somebody with a larger follower count is offering the same type of offer as you. Your core values is what sets you apart. Your brand authority, having that brand authority is what sets you apart from anybody else. I don't care if the person next to you has 10,000 followers and you only have 1,000 followers. If you are true in building your brand authority, the person will connect with you over the other person, because you are authentic, you have infused your core values, and now they're more likely to work with you because they have built a connection with you. So we teach our audience exactly how to do this. Our clients exactly how to do this with our brand authority blueprint. But the brand authority blueprint ultimately helps you to attract those high ticket clients that are your ideal clients, because they resonate with your core values. You all share the same core values and beliefs. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Brianna says yes. Yes, Bria already know how I get down, okay? Okay, so this is why your follower count does not matter, because with the brand authority blueprint, you are going to have an authentic connection with your audience, where they're going to choose you over anybody else because they have an authentic connection with you. Y'all tell me if I'm talking too fast. I feel like I just be talking so fast sometimes, and I don't know how to slow it down. Y'all gotta tell me, like, slow down. It's okay to tell me to slow down, okay? I think that's why my mouth be getting dry. I be just talking so fast. So tell me to slow down. When I get too excited about something, I just be going so fast. But I want to make sure y'all picking up what I'm putting down, okay? So we're gonna recap. So the first thing was establishing yourself as that no-brainer solution. The second thing was understanding that you don't need thousands of followers. You just need the right followers. You just need the right people, the people that are your ideal people. The third thing is creating that undeniable brand authority by infusing your core values and beliefs into your process, so that you build an authentic connection and you become the no-brainer solution. That's why your follower count does not matter, because you become the no-brainer solution, because your audience has literally a divine connection with you. And then the fourth thing is really understanding again that your audience, high ticket clients, are problem aware, and that they are looking for a solution. They're literally on the prowl for a solution. So your follower count literally does not matter. And I've had several clients that have had literally less than 900 followers, less than 1,000 followers. And they were able to get clients. Why? Because they were the solution. They showed up as the solution. Take one of my clients, Dana, for instance. Dana has less than 900 she has exactly 900 followers on Instagram. She has 900 followers on Instagram and was able to have a sold out launch of her program. Why? Because Dana presented herself online as a solution. Dana has worked with clients in person. She's worked with clients virtually, and she was able to do all of these things by literally presenting herself online as a solution. And when she first came to me, was very unsure about, doing this, and really I don't have the following and I need to build my following more. And after really understanding that none of that matters and it was just a vanity metric, and when we get over the egotistical part of what we do, when we get over the egotistical numbers that are online, and we just be ourselves and show up authentically and show up with boldness and confidence and showing up as we are the solution and knowing that we're the solution, boom, that's when it clicks. And that's when Dana was able to start booking clients. That's when her calendar was booked out. That's when even her following began to grow even more, because she began to understand that she was the solution. And when you carry yourself like you're the solution, when you carry yourself knowing I'm the solution, I have the answers that the person needs. I know that I can provide people with transformation. I know that if they were to come into my process, that they're not going to leave the same. I know that I can help my clients produce results regardless of what the number on your platform looks like. People are going to believe you because you believe in your process. But if you keep discounting what you do, if you keep talking small and talking down on what you do because your numbers or your follower count doesn't line up, sis, we're not going to believe you. We're not going to buy into your process, because if you don't believe it, I don't believe it. Right? So you got to really begin to understand the value of what you offer, and understand that the vanity metric does not equate to value. Right? The vanity metric, the numbers, the follower count is a vanity metric, and it does not equate to the value of who you are and what you do as a coach. And you can still hit those $10,000 and beyond months as a coach, even if you don't have a large following. So again, the first thing you want to make sure that you are doing is establishing yourself as the solution. Establish yourself as the solution. Present yourself as a solution. Be confident in your offer, and understand that you can help people get transformation in their lives, and create an irresistible offer. Number 2, again, understanding that you don't need thousands of followers. You just need the right people. You don't need thousands of people. You just need a few of the right people. You don't need thousands of people. We just need a few of the right people in order for us to hit our goals. You only need 3 to 5 clients. And the way that I teach my clients to do this, you only need 3 to 5 clients. You don't have to work with a bunch of people. You can let all the other people overwhelm themselves with thousands of clients. We don't need thousands of people here, because we came into entrepreneurship and we came into starting a business to have our freedom. So you don't have to work with thousands of people. You need a solid 3 to 5 people to work with in order for you to hit those goals, right? And again, building that undeniable brand authority, infusing your core values into your process so that you have an undeniable connection with your audience and they choose you over anybody else. And lastly is understanding that high ticket clients are problem aware. They are already aware of their problems. They just need you to show up as their solution, right? So what I want to really get you to understand is, again, you don't need a huge following to do this. You don't need a huge following to generate income online as a coach. You don't need a huge following to hit $10,000 months as a coach. The only thing that you need is the right structure in place, and to present yourself as the no-brainer solution and have an irresistible offer that actually produces results. And that's exactly what we help you build in the Leverage Your Leadership Accelerator. So the accelerator is literally broken down into 3 phases. And over these 3 phases, in phase 1, we help you actually design your offer. We help you put together the entire offer, craft out the offer. If you are already a coach and you have an offer, your offer may need to be refined. Your messaging may need to be refined. So we literally take you through that phase of either refining your offer or creating your offer from scratch using our leverage program design method in phase 1. And then we take you into phase 2. And phase 2 is where we build your brand authority blueprint. With the brand authority blueprint is where we establish your connection with your audience. That's where we begin to attract your ideal clients. That's where we begin to attract the people that are going to invest in you, invest those $3,000 and up into your process and into your program. And then we go into the leverage, launch, and lead process. The leverage, launch, and lead method in phase 3 is where we leverage your skills, we leverage your current platform, and we launch your program so that you hit those $10,000 and beyond in your coaching business, and you begin to take the lead in your industry. This is where you dominate in your industry. This is how you leverage your leadership in your industry. So regardless of if you are already a coach or you are just starting out as a coach or you're starting from scratch as a coach, however you are coming into this process, we want to make sure that you have an irresistible offer. Again, follower count does not matter. I'm not asking you when you come into my process how many followers you have, because I truly don't care how many followers you have, because I know that this process can be done regardless of the platform that you are on right now, right? So I want you to come into this process, and I'm inviting you to join us in the Leverage Your Leadership Accelerator. This accelerator is a 6-month process. You will have access to the trainings, the coaching, the coaching community. You will have access to work with us for 6 months. And depending on where your platform is right now, depending on if you already have an offer or a program or not, we can complete your program within the first 30 to 90 days, right? But you still have access to training, accountability, and coaching for 6 months. The reason why we extended this process to 6 months, originally, this was a 90-day process, but we wanted to make sure that our clients had the maximum success as far as their income goes and hitting their income goes. And I just personally want to be there when my clients win. I want to be there when you sign your first client. I want to be there when you hit that $10,000. So I want to make sure that I am like literally holding your hand every step of the way in your coaching journey until you're ready to like go out of the nest and and just fly and soar on your own. So again, you will be with me for the next 6 months. All right. So I'm super excited. We are accepting applications into the Leverage Your Leadership Accelerator. Again, we walk you through the 3 phases of creating and launching your coaching program and hitting those $10,000 months regardless of your follower count. Okay. So the link is in my bio for you to apply. If you know that this process is for you, if you know that this process resonates with you, I want you to literally put your foot on the gas and let's go. The link is in my bio. Go ahead and complete your application. Once you complete your application, I'm going to give you the breakdown of how this is going to work. You're going to go ahead and click the link in my bio. You're going to submit your application. We are going to review your application. It usually takes about 24 to 48 hours, depending on how many applications we have in today. We will review your application, and then you will get a direct message from me. So I usually just DM you because it's the quickest way for us to answer quickly back and forth. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me about the process or anything, you are able to ask me questions right then and there. But we make sure just you are a great fit for us, and that I am also a great fit for you, because I don't want you coming to my process if you're not a good fit for the process. And I don't want this to be hard for either of us. I want to make sure that we are both a great fit for each other. So we'll do that via DM. I will DM you if I have additional questions. And then you will receive an email whether you have been accepted or not into the process and into the program, right? Once you get accepted into the process, we will invite you into our program, and we will go ahead and get you started, right? And then you will get started with our program, and we will get you acclimated and make sure you have all your tools and materials and you're ready to go and you're ready to start. But we literally hit the ground running and get you started right away as soon as you get into the program, right? So the link is in my bio. Go ahead and complete your application. Once your application is submitted, be on the lookout for a DM from me. Once your application is submitted within the next 24 to 48 hours, right? If you have any questions, does anybody have any questions about the program, the process, coaching, anything? All right, so yes, so the link is in my bio. Click the link in my bio, submit your application. Once your application is submitted, I will be in touch with you with your next steps. I am super excited to work with you. I'm super excited to really help you package your expertise into a coaching program. Many of you have been on the fence for however many months that you've been on the fence, but I want you to also think about how much is it costing you to stay where you are. I put up a post earlier, and if I were you, I would go visit that post and really digest the caption because it's so important. If you're the type of person where this will be your first time investing in a coach, where this will be your first time actually working with a coach or making this type of investment in yourself, I have been there and I understand exactly what that feels like. But I will tell you, every time I've invested in myself, every time I've made the investment into my process, it has paid me back 100 times over, right? And there are a lot of people that are starting coaching businesses that are starting coaching without first working with a coach. And what happens when you start your coaching business without first working with a coach is you don't know what you don't know until you're in the process, right? So there are many people that just saying, I'm going to just start my own coaching business and I'm not going to get a coach. I'm just going to start, right? I'm going to put this thing together. But there is so much more to effectively helping your clients hit their goals than you just telling them what to do. Coaching is not you just telling somebody what to do, right? The person just having a Zoom call with you and you just tell them what to do. There is so much more to the process and putting your program together than you just saying, I'm going to meet with somebody and tell them what they should and should not do. That's not what coaching is. And there are many people that are starting their coaching businesses because they want to be cheap or they just want to start by themselves versus actually hiring the help that they need so that they can be effective for their clients. I want you to create a process that is going to be effective for you and that is also going to be effective for your clients. So even if you're just brand new to coaching or even if you started coaching by yourself, it is important for you to start coaching by first having a coach. You don't know even the mental process that your clients have to go through until you've hired a coach yourself. How do you know what mental barriers they have to break through to hire you as a coach if you've never hired a coach, right? So I want you to really think about when you're going into this, you don't know what you're building and you don't know what you're doing. So you want to make sure that you actually hire somebody that's done it before, that you work with somebody that's done it before so you avoid the same mistakes that we all have been through, right? Whether that's me or somebody else. I'm just encouraging you, do not go into building your coaching business without building it with a coach, without building it with somebody that has already done it, because you will avoid a whole lot of mistakes. And also, when you build it by yourself, you may end up working with somebody and you got to scrap everything that you built because it's not actually effective, right? I have had clients that have come into my process and have had to completely scrap everything that they've done because it just didn't make sense and it did not produce results. So the best way for you to start is to start with a coach. Bree says, don't be on the fence. Best investment you will ever make. Period. Thank you, Bree. Tell them, girl. Let me screenshot that because my girl be telling the truth. Awesome. So, so I want you guys to make sure that you click the link in my bio. Grab your seat in the Leverage Your Leadership Accelerator. I am so excited to work with you. I have put so much work into this program. I even invested in myself and invested in this program. I have invested tens of thousands of dollars into making this process the best, absolute best process for you, and for you to really get your coaching business off the ground and get results right away. Okay, so the link is in my bio. Go ahead and apply, submit your application, and I will be in touch with you for the next steps. I'll see y'all later. God bless.